What's going on, people? Happy 2022. It's great to be back after that brief holiday break, and I want to welcome all of you to the Talk to Q radio show. My name is Quincy, and this is my show. And I'm coming to you live from the south side of the T2Q Man Cave. It is Tuesday, January the 4th, and this is episode number 974. For those of you who are new to the show, welcome. The Talk to Q radio show is a show for adults to get together and rant about whatever the trending topic may be. Anything that fits into the society and culture category, we discuss it here. If you have something to get off your chest, then you can do so from the interactive chat room, and your comment may be read on the air. Now, unlike most shows where you simply just listen to the host, I allow you the opportunity to talk because anyone can be a guest on this show. I invite everyday people on to the show to give their 2 cents about whatever the random trending topic may be. I ask the questions and you have the opportunity to express your opinion or rant on a subject. I want to hear what you have to say, which is why I named the show Talk to Q instead of Listen to Q. Now, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this show. Doing that will help expose me to more people on YouTube and Apple or Spotify and everywhere else the show is heard or listened to. So please take a second to do one, if not all three of those things. I would definitely appreciate it. I want to shout out to the people in San Jose, California, Washington, Virginia, and Madison, Mississippi. You all have checked out my show the most over the past 30 days, and I truly appreciate it. Also, shout out to West Bengal, India, and Northern Ireland, too. I've been getting some love from there, so thanks for checking me out overseas. Now, tonight's episode is What Would You Do? Okay, that type of show. I'll give out various relationship dilemmas, and it's up to you to resolve them the best way you see fit. Now, we did show a show like this a couple of months ago, and it was very popular. So I decided to bring it back with new scenarios. So everyone buckle up. We're kicking off 2022 here on T2Q.
T2Q Radio.
Hey, what up, Q? What up, Radio World?
All right. Special shout out to Chrissy, who's located in New Jersey. She's on grandma duty tonight, so I want to give her a shout. But let me go to the T2Q virtual phone lines and see who will be joining me this evening. I will go to the Lone Star State of Texas and welcome back this young lady, Miss McKinney of the Porch Time with Miss McKinney show. What's going on?
Hey now, everybody. I'm glad to be here tonight. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you for joining. And I'll go to the 601 area code in the Magnolia State of Mississippi to welcome back the homie Bailey. Bailey, what it do, bro? You're on mute, man. There you go. Now you're back on mute.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Glad to be here. What's going on, Q? Hi, Ms.
All
McKinney.
right.
Hey now.
All right. And let me go to I think she's there, the Lone Star State of Texas once again to welcome on Carrie, the Camouflage Beauty. Carrie, what's going on?
What's up, Q? I'm here. How y'all doing?
Doing well.
Hey, what's going on, Carrie?
Hey.
Hey now.
All right. So good to have you all on. So we'll jump right into, I guess before I do that, I don't want to be rude. Everyone have a good holiday?
Too short.
I had an excellent holiday. How about you?
Okay. Yeah, mine was cool. Watched a lot of football and ate too much and, all that good stuff. You know how the holidays go. And so, all right. So we'll jump right into it. I'm going to throw out a meme with a relationship scenario. I'm gonna let you all give your 2 cents on how you handle it. All right. So, me number one. Start out. Now it says here that my friend had decided to go to counseling with her husband following an affair with a woman who lives around the corner. The issue is the woman loves antagonizing my friend. She runs past her house daily wearing Daisy Dukes or some form fitting exercise clothes and says smart stuff like, "Your husband encourages me to keep it sexy," or she'll ask if the husband's around. So every time the wife sees the old mistress, it turns into an argument with her husband. Now, the counselor slash pastor told her today that the fighting is her fault. He told her that by arguing over the mistress' smart remarks, she is the one giving her authority in the marriage. He went on to say that if she was fully committed to fixing the marriage, she would ignore the old mistress and focus on the growth that the husband is making. The husband has followed all of the advice and recommendations given. So she says, my friend thinks she needs a new pastor slash counselor. What do you think? Is the pastor counselor right? Or is he just siding with the husband? All right, that was a lot. But Miss McKinney, I'll start with you. So what do you think? Do you think that the pastor is right by saying the counselor is right by saying, hey, you're giving this woman too much power by allowing her to mess up your good thing with your husband? Because the husband is flying on the straight and narrow now. The only time she argues is when she gets mad at the old mistress. So what do you think, Miss McKinney?
I hate to say it, but the pastor's right. If they went to counseling and agreed that they were going to work on it, then they've got to work on it. She can't get upset when she sees this woman because, of course, the woman knows that she's keeping up chaos within the home. So that really didn't even have to come from the pastor. Another woman would have told her that. But I agree with the pastor. If they're going to work it out, you're going to work it out.
All right. Well, Bailey, let me get a guy's perspective on this. Do you agree with Miss McKinney? Do you think that the counselor told her right and that she's letting this woman ruin, what appears to be a good thing now? Or do you think that maybe she needs a new counselor?
The counselor is a pastor.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think he said what he was supposed to say, but nah, he wrong. That whole, like, I wonder what city they in, because if this was Jackson or Atlanta, she wouldn't be talking about it. Hey, this would have been over with. But nah, I think the counselor wrong in this instance, and I know y'all, promote growth, and what I'm saying, you're moving on, but like that's the issue, and and as a man, if I took that charge of stepping out and I caused this type of issue, I need to be on the front line addressing it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff you just don't wish stuff away. You know what I'm saying? I think respect is how you prevent problems, and as a man, I think you need to demand respect from that mistress that you was dealing with, because it's messing up your household going forward. So no, I don't agree with the pastor, but as a pastor, he did what he was supposed to do.
Interesting perspective. And before I go back to the phone lines, Carrie, I'll let you give your 2 cents on it. Who do you side with? I'll let you break the tie.
I don't even know why. Listen, so okay. I agree with Billy. The pastor said what he was supposed to say, but for me, there's a couple things that's gonna happen here. So we talking about growth and all that, but first of all, you're not gonna be jogging by my house every morning taunting me. It's just not gonna happen, right? So either you're not gonna be jogging by my house, I'm be sitting on your French porch next morning when you come outside your door, or we're gonna have to move because the husband has put me in this predicament, and it's unfair to re-traumatize this lady with the person you cheated with by running by the house every day. And if this man has put her in this situation, unfortunately, it is his responsibility to get on that sideline with that girl and say, hey, you cannot do this anymore. Right? That's a respect and showing your wife that you are you're on her side. And she needs that reassurance because you obviously, as the man, have, ruined that by going out and cheating. So I guess the pastor in the big scheme of things is right, but I think wish he had added more, because by just leaving it like that, it seems like he kind of invalidated what she's feeling. It's almost like saying, get over it. Okay, if you decide you're going to work this out, you shouldn't feel any type of way about it. Just move on. And I don't 100% agree with that.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Good points. Let me read this next meme and then I'll go to the phone lines. All right. So the next one, and you've seen stuff like this on social media before. All right. The mother of my two children asked me for $500 to buy Christmas gifts for our kids. Below is what she receives in weekly child support. I pay life, health insurance, vision, and dental for our kids. She lives with her father and her car is paid for. Am I wrong for telling her to kiss my this morning after she asked me for $500? All right. That's what we're working with right now. And before I let you all answer, let me go back to the phone lines and welcome on the show legend calling in for 2022. From the 732 area code, the Garden State of New Jersey, please welcome on the show enforcer, the show legend, Ray. Ray, what's happening?
Hey Q, hey everybody, how y'all doing tonight?
What's up,
Yeah,
bro?
what's going on?
Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Hey,
All right. Chrissy chimed in on the last meme. She says, I want to
okay.
know why the woman is still making herself known. Is he still messing with her? That's a good point. It's a good point.
Very good point. And what's going to happen when you go to her and tell her to stop? She's not going to stop because her attitude is all ready to keep it going.
I don't know. Carrie sounded like she was going to make her stop.
Did
But,
she?
Show would.
but Ray, let me get your 2 cents on this, man. Dude says that, hey, I paid child support. I pay, what was he said, dental, um, life insurance, health insurance, and she still wants $500 for Christmas. So, what do you think? Is he wrong for telling her no?
Well, I want to get the question straight. Is she asking for $500 so she can buy Christmas gifts, or $500 for him to buy Christmas gifts?
I believe she wants $500 for him to buy. Well, he says that she asked me for $500. So,
Well, I would, if I was a parent, I would give my kids a Christmas. Now, if you saying give me $500 and the presents are coming from you, and I already paid, then that is a problem. Because now I got to double down and get some more stuff when I didn't already paid for stuff when I gave you $500.
mhm.
So if it's like that, then no, I wouldn't do it.
So you're saying if the
But
money is for the Christmas gifts, then you're good. But if you already bought Christmas
yes,
gifts, you're not going to give an additional 500. Is what you're saying?
no.
Okay. All right, Miss McKinney, what do you think? Do you think the guy's wrong? He says he pays, life, vision, health, and child support, and she wants his $500.
I think both of them could have came at it a little bit better. First of all, you don't never want to talk to the mother of your child like that. That's just not cool. But the money that he gives every month is for, lights, water, gas. Even if she lives with the daddy or whatnot, that money I'm sure has to go to kick in there. Maybe what she could have done was come to him and said, "This is what the kids want, right? This is how much it's going to cost. Let's split this."
Okay. Carrie?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, if they're doing a joint gift, right? This is a big gift, a MacBook or something like super expensive, a game or
Hmm.
something for the kids, and you're splitting it and saying this gift is from both mom and dad. But she could have explained it better, and say, hey, this is what we're going to do. This is the plan. I think is how she approached it too. But that monthly money for child support has nothing to do with Christmas. It's two totally different things. And if you want, as the parent, want to provide a Christmas gift as the father, that's fine. But don't think because you paying child support that you don't have to do extra for like birthdays or Christmas, because you would still do that if you were in a household anyway.
I got you. I got you.
Amen.
Bailey?
Uh, yeah, man, I don't really see a problem with it too tough. I definitely believe like if you're paying health insurance and child support, that's really what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just regular requirements. Now, Christmas can go either two ways. Either we can have Christmas at dad's house and then have Christmas at your mama's house, or if we came together and created a compromise and said, hey, we're going in on these gifts, then I'm cool with that as well. So I don't see a problem giving the money, especially not because of child support or any other obligation that you're supposed to do. But my thing is just getting an understanding on, hey, what are we getting? You know what I mean? And what are you bringing to it? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you not have Christmas money this year, or are we going in on a big gift? So I'm just a fan of getting an understanding with that. But I don't really have a problem with the money. If I got it, I don't have a problem with it. Just getting an understanding on what we about to do with my money. That's it.
Okay. All right. All of y'all make sense. I get that. And let's see. Derek chimed in from the DMV. He says it's not a big ask. He's only paying $300 per check or per month for two kids. They got to work out that 500. He doesn't seem like he's doing anything else, or he would have offered that into his defense. Okay.
Mm.
Shout out to Angel Charmaine in Georgia. And okay, all right. So let's see. Let me move on to this one. All right, here we go. If a man is supposed to pay all the bills, what the hell does a woman do with her money? Bailey, starting with you on this, bro. If a man's supposed to
All
pay
right.
all the bills, what's a woman supposed to do with her money?
Hey, first off, I'm cool with that, man. But this is what we're not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pay all the bills and then I be down bad and you didn't balled with your money. Now we gotta have a plan. I ain't finna run your money. I ain't gonna control it. But you just don't need to run through your money either. If you don't have no bills and no obligations, if I got it all, that's cool. But we need a well thought out plan, of what we do with money, like what we set aside for investments, what we set aside for trips, for Christmases. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to just have a well thought out plan. You just can't be balling, just buying bags, buying purses. Just nah, man. We gotta have some structure. You know what I'm saying? It's still your money, but we just gotta have some structure on what our goals are. Because at the end of the day, if we together, we trying to build wealth, you know what I'm saying, and put our kids in a better position than we are, you know what I'm saying? So we just got to make sure we're doing something sensible with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to run it, not going to control it, but we just need to understand.
Okay.
You know,
And Ray, what do you think, man? If a man's supposed to pay the bills, what the woman's supposed to do with her money?
Man, I don't believe in that philosophy. I mean, you're supposed to share the bills. You may take the lion's share or whatever the case may be, but if you don't make a $500,000 a year, you as a man should not pay all the bills if the woman's healthy. Now, if you playing ball, you actor, you something like that, then that's a different situation. But it's you working, earning a check or earning money or whatever it is you're doing, you should be contributing something. All this stuff that went on in the 60s and all that, that was good because a woman could not earn the money that a man could earn. So it was different then. But now the woman's it got the education, got probably more opportunity than a man has now. And you know, you getting a good job, you're earning more money and earning good money and everything else. Why wouldn't you want to contribute and pay bills? So no. What they do with their money, you kick it in on something. Kick it in or go your separate way.
All right. Carrie, what do you think?
So, I can always say, man, whatever works for your household works for your household. So when I read that, when you read that, I initially thought of like a stay at home mom. Because sometimes we focus on the bills, but it's more to the union. You know what I mean? It's more to the couple than just the actual bills to keep the lights on. So there's no true compensation for people like that who may be like a stay at home mother, doing a work from home business, going to school, whatever the case is. I still think you offset it in another way, right? If she does have some money, she still be doing something, taking care of the house in another way. Bailey hit the nail on the head with that one. It's what you're doing to build with the team. because it's supposed to be a together approach. So I don't think it's just about paying the bills. I think it's a lot more out there that money, money goes to than just the bills in a household. So as long as she's pulling her weight and not just stacking for a rainy day fund, to leave you high and dry, or she's out there balling out and you around here driving a beat car or something like that, then I think it's fine.
All right, Miss McKinney, you agree? Do you think that a woman should kick in her money like that, or should the man pay the bills and she just ball out of control, do her thing?
Oh my goodness, it takes more than one check to make it these days. I think I agree with what everyone has said. Everybody's got to chip in. And if you're not
Right
helping
on,
to pay the
sister.
bills, hey, right? If you're not chipping in on the bills, then you should definitely be doing something else to compensate for that. So I agree with everybody. Great job.
Okay, Miss McKinney loves her some Ray.
Yeah, can I say
And
one more thing, Q?
yeah, go ahead.
Hooray!
And man, the way I see it is, man, if I'm paying the mortgage and I have all of that on my credit, that leaves your credit free to get a second house and an investment house. So I may pay all the bills, but yeah, I just
You're right.
productive with your money. You know what I'm saying? You got to, like, if I want a shoe or a four wheeler, you should have money to the side if you're not paying any bills to say, okay, I can get them a four wheeler or I can get them a shoe. So yeah, I just think you just have to have a plan. But just a big fan of having my money and credit tied up, yours not. If we wanted a second house, you could go get it, and no, that's an investment property, or just your cash and your credit is free. It's not tied up.
That's how
Yeah.
you make wealth right there. That's how you
Yeah.
make wealth. I like that. I like that. And Chrissy in Jersey agrees. She said, let's get that investment home. All right. And so we'll go to the next meme and then I'll go back to the phone lines. And this one says, my child's mother was evicted from her apartment and I didn't want her and my son in the street. My wife said I could bring my son, but not his mother. I didn't want to break them up, so I let them both stay. Now my wife isn't speaking to me. Was I wrong? All right. And Carrie, let me start with you on this one.
Now you may have to skip me on this one. This one hits too
Uh-uh.
close to home. So
Me
Uh-oh.
too.
Oh
and
man.
I've been through this one. So it is a complicated situation, and it depends on the existing relationship, the pre-existing relationship with those two women, right? It depends if there was any kind of disrespect or animosity or bad vibe already. To bring another woman into your house is a big deal, and I get it from the man's perspective too, right? He has a responsibility to his child, and he feels like this is a package deal. But man, that's a hard one. You can't keep one woman happy, much less two under the same roof. Oh no, that ain't gonna. I don't think that's gonna go well. Not saying it can't be done. It has to be. That's some. That takes a lot of counseling and communication and transparency and really and truly a lot of trust and respect to do that. And if the wife said no, and the husband went ahead and did it anyway, that's what the meme said, right?
Yeah.
So that's the problem right there. Like, so no. So guess what? Y'all can stay and I'm gonna go. Because together as the couple, husband and wife, we ain't just talking boyfriend and girlfriend here. We have to make the best decision for this family and this household. So we either go, I don't know what that is, but you can't override my decision because you feel like it's the best decision that you're gonna make on your own. I don't think that's fair.
Hmm. All right. Let me bring in before I get to the others. Let me bring in someone else and get his 2 cents on it.
What do we get for $10?
And welcome on the show legend Eminem. And
What up, Q? What up, Radio World?
what's up, man? What's up?
Hey now.
Oh man, drinking this hot beer shit.
What's up, cuz?
Hey, go on, car.
And Chrissy said you put her up in a hotel. And Eminem, what do you think, man? If the guy if he don't want to put his son out in the cold and he doesn't want to separate the son and the baby mama, and he lets the baby mama stay with him and his wife, is he wrong?
Nah, he ain't wrong. But if you don't want a bunch of bullshit, just get a hotel or something. But nah, he definitely not wrong. I mean, you gotta, just cause you got your son, that don't mean you still fucking his mama. But that's what the chick mad about. You know, because obviously if you his son, you done fucked his mama. So that's like some insecurities on her end, you know. But if they, you know, you still in your room in your bed with your wife, and they in the living room or wherever on the floor, you know, shit, what's the problem? But at the same time, well, you know, if the chick got a problem with it, okay, you take your credit card and you get my son and his mother, you know, a hotel. Then, you know, tell her to pay your ass back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, but if he got his shit tight, you know, I'd be like, well, look, it might be fucked up, but last time I'm checked, I'm paying the bills in this motherfucker. So, you know, so that's what I'm saying. So,
Q, I got
you
a
know,
question real quick for Eminem.
I
Is it okay if the woman did the same thing with her baby daddy and the dude come and stay in your house?
hell no, because she listen, no,
Oh,
no,
whoa,
no,
oh,
no,
okay.
You knew
So
that
now
was
we
coming.
talking.
no,
You
Oh,
know.
okay.
no, because see, one thing about it, a man now on the outside looking in, it might seem like a double standard, but it's not. A man got to know how to survive. You know, we ain't talking about no woman. We talking about a nigga. You can sleep in a car, anything. I'm just saying, like
So
that
can
shit ain't
she.
really no big deal.
So can she.
Bam.
Yeah,
I'm
she
just
can, but I'm just
saying.
saying, you know what I'm saying? Shit different. You know, a nigga can sleep anywhere. Shit. You know, get this motherfucker out of here.
And Carrie set you up with that one, Eminem. She already knew your answer before she asked the question.
That's fine.
And Ray, Miss McKinney, Bailey, any of you want to chime in?
For
yeah, I
sure.
would just say if your new lady do not want your kid's mother or ex-wife or whatever staying there, I'm not gonna mess up things with my new lady fucking around my old lady. So
Listen
absolutely
to
not.
Ray. Listen to Ray.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll take it, man. Where I see it is, okay, give me my kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take on that. That's fine. And for like your situation, I'd rather you let me know on the front end that you're about to get evicted. Let me figure that out. Let me try to help you wipe that little balance down so you can be in your own place. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a fan of keeping down confusion. I would rather not have you. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably not fond of you anyway. I don't know baby mamas and baby daddies who fond of each other in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to take that charge. But you know, if you didn't let me know on the front end and it's too late for me to try to tighten up your balance from getting you evicted, no, give me my son, and no, I'll help you out with a hotel or something. I'm not gonna see you out there bad or whatever, but you know, I'll take the kid. My house is the kid house, it's my child. So I'll take the kid and, you know, try to help you out a little bit till you get straight. I'm not gonna just leave you out there bad. But I really don't want you fucking with my energy in my house. You know what I'm saying? If we were cool, we would be together. We ain't cool, you know, so but I'm not gonna leave you out there bad. I would rather just catch it on the front end and help you stop from getting evicted. You know what I'm saying? Rather than bring you into my household.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
I totally get that. And Miss McKinney, you were going to add something?
Absolutely. So if you come to me and we talk about it, the Christ in me says, let's let her stay with the time limit. But the Cheryl in me says we ain't gonna be able to do it, especially because you made the decision to bring her here without me. So how does that even happen? I don't understand. And I'm not leaving. Y'all all gonna leave. The kid, you and your baby mama, since you made a decision to do me dirty like that on the back end.
Take the fish, the dog.
All
Not the
of it. Take a
dog.
few groceries too, a few groceries. I want y'all to be all right, but you finna go.
Mm-mm. She said the Cheryl in her, and Cheryl we trust. All right.
You
Okay.
should.
Moving on. So, name two things. This is for a woman. Name two things a woman has to offer a man besides sex. Ouch. All right. I'm gonna start with
Ooh,
the.
that's a good question.
I'm gonna start with the women on this, and Miss McKinney, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Name two things a woman has to offer besides sex.
Well, Lord, from what I can see, we can help them with their medicine because they don't never know what's going on with that. And try to help them out a little bit with the spiritual realm. I think is probably some two strong things that a woman can bring to your life.
Okay. Health and spiritual. All right. Carrie, what you got?
So for me, man, I think it's really support and being that sounding board. Men are men when they're out in the streets, and sometimes they need to be able to come home and be vulnerable, and it be a safe space for them to do that. And know that stays right there in that strong, in that household. And I think a lot of times, whatever happened at home with your man, if he decides to, cry on your shoulder or whatever, make a mistake, he has to be able to trust you, to have him, to hold him down and do that. And that cannot leave that household and cannot leave that room, regardless of what happened with you and that man. So, yeah.
Okay, so don't throw it back in his face, in other words. Totally got it. All
That's good,
right.
bro.
And Chrissy says intelligence and loyalty. And fellas, what do you all think? Bailey, I'll start with you. Two things a woman can offer besides sex.
Man, that's tough, man. God, Lee, that's tough. Uh, man, can I use a lifeline, man?
Medicine, help with some
Dang.
medicine.
Man,
Oh no, Bailey.
now
Ray,
because it's
Eminem,
so
y'all
many,
want to help him out?
it's so
Ray,
many
Eminem.
things. It's so
Jesus,
many.
help
Oh
with
yeah.
Jesus.
I would say loyalty and honesty.
Yeah,
All
Okay.
right, I'm gonna take it
for
a
sure.
whole nother direction.
Uh-oh.
Shit, outside. Well, okay, sex ain't one. Okay, shit, good good home cooking and cleaning up. Shit, cook and clean this shit up.
Wow.
You good?
uh,
Wow.
I'm a, I'm gonna say, man, if you done chose somebody, if you done chose somebody sensible, you know what I'm saying? I say security. Uh, I just, I'm at an age where you look around and like your partners that chose a sensible woman, you look up, they didn't leveled up. You know what I'm saying? They didn't made a transformation from what they were to what they are now. So I say security. You know what I'm saying? When you got somebody that you vested in, you more likely to make more responsible decisions. Like less likely to be running with the wrong crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big part with some security. And man, just I think friendship, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how I feel about love and like you, but
Yeah.
I say friendship, man. I don't want to be with nobody I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like loving you is a job. I don't want to. If I just got to love you, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be with somebody I like. So I think like, that comes from friendship. So I think we should be friends. And I think they offer friendship. If you can found you somebody that's really cool and get you. And then I say security. You know what I'm saying? Because if we running our household like we talked about earlier, we in a good place. We ain't fighting about no money. You know what I'm saying? Maybe about the girl that's running past the house every day, but we ain't fighting about no money. So yeah,
All right.
them my two things, man.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have some good answers. Couple
Yeah.
more
Well,
and we get ready to
if a
wrap
nigga
things up.
hungry, everybody gonna be fussing. So hell, think
I
about
feel you
that,
on
Bailey.
that. I feel you on that, my boy. I feel you on that.
All right. So here we go with the next one. Guys, name two things you can offer a woman besides money. And
Man, I got the kid.
Ray, I'll start with you on this one, Ray.
Well, I would say the same thing. Loyalty, and I would say friendship.
Okay. Loyalty and
And
friendship.
friendship.
Eminem, two things that guy can offer a woman besides money.
Oh man, I'm gonna say like it ain't no one word for this, but just to make it make sense, like handyman shit that she can't do or don't want to do, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
That used to be how guys used to pull chicks, especially in the country back in the day. Anyway, before they start living on welfare and all that stuff, you had to have a nigga that could,
Had a
fix
trade.
shit or cut grass. I mean, you had to have little
Yeah.
things you could do. You know what I'm saying? So that's first and foremost. Uh, and then shit, somebody who can put that pipe to your ass. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I shouldn't have asked him, but no.
Yeah.
Let's see, Bailey.
My God. I mean, I think Eminem hit it on the head. On both of them. You know what I'm saying? On both of them. But I'm gonna say, I think women long for, you know what I'm saying, consistency. So I think, when you dig a chick, I think consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Okay.
being, if I'm solid today, wake up to be solid tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? She just knowing that, hey, you in her corner. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, it me and you. So I'm gonna say consistency. And then, I try to be cute about it, but I'm gonna have to say that mule, like Eminem say, man. That's that. Because if you ain't doing that, you're gonna lose anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't. Everybody know, 99% of people know that if you ain't doing that, you done lost anyway, man. So yeah, them my two things.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. And ladies, I'll let you chime in. The guys, I mean, Ray said intelligence and loyalty, and Eminem and Bailey kind of um agree on being able to fix your plumbing, so
Yeah.
as well as be good in bed. So I guess either way you're laying pipe.
The,
But
the snake is overhead. Yeah.
ladies, what are two things guys can offer besides money? Whoever wants to speak on that.
He can cook and clean.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
Now, come on now.
That part.
Those are your two as well, Carrie. Those are your two.
No, I think Bailey hit the head nail on the head with the consistency part, but I think for me it's security, and that's all kinds of security: financial, physical, emotional. I don't want no weak dude that I gotta run behind. You running behind me. But that transparency too, man. A lot of times we have these relationship arguments because women and men don't communicate well. Men don't necessarily always open up as much as we would like to, and so we're always playing the guessing game of what's going on. So I think that transparency is big too, because that also builds on the security and cook and clean and the other pipe stuff.
Now, see,
All right. All right. Okay. So y'all are cracking me up. This is the last one. It's a long one. We'll go ahead and wrap this up. All right. This person said, please hide my name. My husband found me in bed with another man in our bedroom, and I expected him to shoot both of us right there, but he didn't. He nicely asked my side guy to get dressed and leave. I was shaken to the toe at the moment. He told me to go take a shower. I tried to apologize, but he told me that he didn't want to talk about it because there was nothing he can do, nothing to there was nothing he could do to reverse what happened. That was the last time we spoke about it. Ever since that day, he has been nice to me. He buys me flowers and he takes me out at least twice a week. Just last week, he took me shopping and spent, I guess, it's supposed to be $4,400. He's busy organizing a vacation for us overseas before Christmas. My husband is doing everything I want as from my man. Here's my problem. What he saw last month is eating me every day, especially since he doesn't want to talk about it. I've been losing weight. I expected him to chase me away, punish me, or call a family meeting to report me. He's doing the opposite. I feel like he's planning to do something bad to me. Sometimes I open my eyes at night and find him looking at me. When I ask, when I ask, he says he's admiring my beauty and thanking God for blessing him with the flame of a woman. I think he's planning to do something to me when we are overseas. Am I unnecessarily paranoid? Being unnecessarily paranoid? Should I be worried? Wow. So after he caught her cheating and in bed, he
Mhm.
has been nothing but nice to her, and they're going overseas, and she thinks that once they get overseas, he's gonna kill her. So is she being paranoid, or is he just having some type of epiphany of his own? And this is for whoever wants to answer.
Mm.
He probably gay.
That's not the angle I was looking for. Why do
Oh,
you
okay.
say that? No, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. Why do you say that?
Because I mean that ain't the normal reaction for no nigga. Cause see one thing about it, this is your house. This is where you pay your bills, and this is the same bed you lay in. So that alone, that there alone, gonna have a lot of people playing grass. You know what I'm saying? But but a reaction like that, I mean, yeah, that's something ain't right with that because now he ain't gonna kill her because he already know he gonna be a suspect in that. If a woman come up dead, I mean, the dude automatically gonna be a suspect. So I don't think he's going that way. But I think he can finally come out the closet or whatever the hell going on with him.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Let's see, Chrissy in Jersey saying he's getting ready to murder you. Chats advised Miss T in Texas says abort mission child.
Yeah.
And anybody else want to chime in? I mean, do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, let me just throw this at you. Do you think that it's possible that he realized that maybe he contributed to her idea of cheating, and so he therefore wanted to be the man she wanted him to be going forward? Or do you think that he's going to take her over there, overseas somewhere and push her off a mountain or something?
Here's the thing with that. Like, if he felt like he was the reason she would cheat, that's something you come to after. You know what I'm saying? Like after I done had time to calm down, I thought about it, say, man, maybe it was on me. But ain't no man, I respect him. It was player to let the dude walk out. Okay, cool. Brother, my beef ain't with you, my beef with her. But ain't too many people that sensible. You know what I'm saying? Your first reaction ain't, you know what? It's my fault. I ain't been paying her attention. Go ahead, brother. No, ain't nobody thinking of that in the moment. In the moment is, man, I don't want to, but I just got to shoot you. Like,
Yeah.
It's a requirement. I just got to.
Man, I don't want to, but I have to shoot you. Like, you do understand, right? I have to shoot you. You know what I'm saying? I have
Broke
to.
back mountain.
I don't even want to, bro, but I got to. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
I got to. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe down the line, I'm like, man, I ain't have to do that. Bro, maybe I could have made more time. That's after. But initially, but I got to shoot you.
Maybe you can let him pick which leg you shoot him in or something.
Right, man. That's yeah.
So,
But
and Miss T says he was probably cheating himself, and seeing his lady do the same was a wake up call. Okay.
Or he could have had some other bigger secret. He just ain't released it yet. It's something coming. There's a reason. He ain't just being quiet for no reason, unless he really is gonna kill her.
I told you what that secret is.
Yeah, so that dude, that does make sense. Yeah, right. Baby on the way, gay, yeah, trans, one of those, it's a bigger secret out there, I think, that he had to, I'm gonna hold you this one, because when it comes up, I'm gonna throw this one back in your face. That's the only reason I could see him being so calm about it.
Okay. Chrissy said there's a whole other family.
Yeah.
He
going up to Mount Everest.
He got a disease or a baby on the way.
So I'm thinking he was already cheating. And he just left the other woman when he walked in on her and him. So that's why he wasn't upset. He was right.
Still got to shoot you. Still got to.
No, I don't think so.
No, yeah, he still got to shoot because if he had another, if that was the case, he just gonna go back over there. I mean, he ain't.
Yeah. But listen, this is what
that give him a reason to go back and go to his other bird nest. That's how that shit go.
This is where Lifetime gives us what we need. So where the murder is gonna happen is when they get overseas, because the other woman is gonna be there too. He's gonna set up 2 trips. One for him and his wife and one for her. So he's not gonna take the fall for the murder. And the other chick will be there and they'll come back together. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah, she dead overseas because the accidental they'll pay 3 times the payout, man.
See?
Yeah.
So he can take care of that other family.
Yeah, that cake baked. You know what I'm saying? It paid 3 times the payout over the accident. So yeah, that cake is baked.
So ladies, it's safe to say that you all. It's safe to say, ladies, that you all aren't going on the trip.
I'm not going. Mm-mm.
No, I'm not going. But you know what though? So for real though, regardless of why he did, I wish he had followed up and said what happened, right? But regardless of why he did it, this is like the perfect punishment for a woman. You ain't talking about it, and I know I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she about to lose it. She ain't gonna be able to survive.
Yeah,
She's
Whatever.
gonna be
she'll
the
overthink
perfect.
herself to death.
Yeah,
No,
Yep.
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 That's gonna
no,
drive her so crazy. She ain't gonna be able to recover from that. She gonna be the
no.
perfect wife from here on out, or she's gonna overthink herself so much she gonna have to end up leaving him.
Man, she finna
I
cut
agree because
up.
I'm struggling and it ain't even me. I'm struggling and it ain't even me. So
Yeah,
I
me too.
agree.
I was like, oh, I felt. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to sleep. Go shower. No, nope, not at all.
Uh-uh. Nope.
She finna cut up. Cause like once he let her disrespect, she gonna always disrespect. She
No,
gonna
I don't
have
think that's
everybody
true.
over there.
I don't
Not if
She
think
gonna
she's
that's
have
afraid
true.
she go.
everybody over
Not if she think he gonna kill her.
Right.
there. Yeah.
How many times, and I'm not saying you particularly, but in general, how many times do men disrespect it? Women take them back. Well, I'm never gonna do it again, right? So you can't. It's not. We're not gonna say she always gonna disrespect him. That may not be true. She probably learned her lesson this time because she sound like she real shook.
No, but
I
that's the
learned
True.
but the
mine.
problem
If she
is it
didn't learn her
happened
lesson, I
in the
learned mine.
house.
Yeah, I
That
don't know. She
Right.
finna
Yeah, you in
cut
the
up.
dude's house. I mean, the house, that's taken
Yeah,
to another level, see?
right. Yeah, it ain't no respect. She already didn't respect him. Man, she gonna have everybody over there. She gonna be like, he ain't
Yeah.
gonna do
Right,
nothing.
exactly.
He ain't gonna do nothing.
Chrissy said she was losing that weight because he was poisoning her, so carrying her body won't be too much work.
That could be true though. He could have been like slow poisoning her, man, so it
Yeah.
wouldn't be like suspicious.
Oh no, man, you gotta
Yeah.
act a fool. You gotta have some blue lights over that motherfucker. I mean,
Mm.
shit, you got the clown, Jack. You got to
Man, what
send a
you do?
message to everybody in the hood. Say like, yeah, buddy, yeah,
Mm-hmm. I'm like,
this one ain't gonna be here, but the next one I have in here, you bring your motherfucking ass over here, man. I got something for you, man. Y'all
yeah.
better go take this shit somewhere else.
Who the dude
Take it
was?
behind
Norbit?
go knock off at Popeyes or something. Don't bring it. You come to this house, it's over with, Jack.
Shoot, who the dude was? Norbit?
Yeah,
Shoot, man.
but
Oh man.
but in this
You see my
scenario, like I say, that joker, he probably climbing Mount Everest looking for that broke back.
Maybe
Mm-mm.
so, man. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get ready to wrap things up. On next week's show, we'll get into another discussion about why it's so hard to date these days, and why is it that the needy, the greedy, or the cheaty types always seem to end up as your significant other. I asked my guests and show legends to weigh in on this next week's show. I keep attracting the same people. Tuesday, January 11th at 7:30 p.m. Central, here on the Talk to Q radio show. Feel free to DM me or email me at talktoqnow@gmail.com if you want in on the show. I've already had 2 RSVPs so far. So, all right, we'll go ahead and get into our final thoughts, and we can go back over some of the things that we've discussed earlier. Queen Cole, shout out to her, says she'd be tuning in for that one. And I know back on some of the chats, the Wifey Lounge chimed in as far as things men can offer: time, affection, and security. But yeah, any one of the memes we discussed, or just something in general, we'll go ahead and wrap things up. So let's see, Ray, I'll start with you, man. Go ahead and give your final thoughts on tonight's show.
This is interesting show. A lot of interesting topics. I mean, let me see. What did we talk about here? $500 going to the baby mama. I'd say it's all right to help out, but if you're paying child support and the $500 is for her to get the kids gifts and they're not coming from you, they're coming from her. I think that's the wrong thing to do because if you're not together, she got to get hers just like you got yours, whether it's working or she got a significant other, or hey, if she felt like she could do better and y'all win together, hey, the better should be taking care of things. If he's not, you only have obligation to the child, not her. So, if it were me, I would say no. As far as somebody coming into your house, that's total disrespect. That's like the guy coming in like Zeus is Zeus is some not Zeus, but Debo or somebody coming in just like he gonna do whatever and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Somebody challenge you like that, hey man, you were left with no choice. So let's see what else we discuss. Uh I think that with women, what they could provide more so than other than sex, I think that you could be honest, you could be loyal. I think you can be the cleaning part and all that. That's nice too. Cleaning, cooking, because nothing wrong with cleaning, cooking. Some of the best women that ever lived was cleaners and cookers. But now it seems like it's a bad word. So it's a lot of things a woman can be, but I think it depends on who they with. You can figure out two, three, or 10 things that a man would like for you to be. So I don't think that's a hard thing to do. And guys, the same thing as far as which a lady would want you to be. I don't think it's hard as long as they not talking crazy. And some women are in fantasy land. They want, you know, more than one residence, more than one car, and all this and that. Okay, well, what do you got to get an individual that can provide all that? So, with that being said, man, a good show, good topic. It's good talking to everybody tonight. Everybody have a good night.
All right. Thanks a lot, man. And Eminem.
Oh man, great show. Uh, like I say, different type of topic, but something that's you know, kind of needed in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because just when you think something crazy, this shit is actually happening somewhere,
Yeah.
in multiple cases. So fantastic show. I missed the part about the $500. I mean, shit. You already getting most of the tax refund and all that stuff. I ain't getting you shit. But because like I say, it's for the kid. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how it is when you break up. People started changing ugly words and shit like that. So okay, well, hell, you said all this and that. Well, let that nigga do this stuff or whoever you got. You know what I'm saying? And uh, I provide for my kid. I ain't worried about that. You ain't got to give them shit for Christmas, birthday, or nothing. That don't mean nothing. You know. Um, but it's a different type of men out there now. I mean, they more sensitive and on this Ralph Tresman's tip, but uh, uh, but like, but like with the other situation with the dude actually in the bed in your house. I mean that's just a thing that, and this is a topic for another show actually. When it comes to like fatherhood and stuff, this is like some of these unwritten things that guys pass on, and it's an unwritten rule. See, it ain't about the chick. He gonna have another chick. He probably already got some more if he ain't, on that broke back mountain or whatever. But you can't let a man disrespect you like that, because see, now you're gonna send a wrong message. Especially if you're in the hood, man. You have niggas over there stealing your mowers and everything broad daylight, like it ain't nothing. You know, if you let something like that go down without acting a fool, I'm talking about you gotta let some things rain, man. You got to clown. I mean, you got to really just, but this is some shit guys gonna get from other guys. It's just an unwritten rule. Of course, that's another show topic, but I'm just saying this is a great example of that. So when Bailey was saying that, every guy out here already knew the connotation he was coming at when he was saying, I don't want to, but I got to. See, nigga, you ain't give me no choice now. See what I'm saying? You did this shit somewhere else. I'm like, I'm going back and forth with the bitch. I'm just, telling you, hey, if you ain't looking at me crazy, nigga, get the fuck up out of here. But if he in your house, well, now it's on him too. See what I'm saying? So that's a whole nother connotation. Uh,
Oh
but like
boy.
I say, but with anything, you want peace and all that stuff, and you want things to go smooth. So you definitely want to resolve stuff the peaceful way. That's why you should, make sure you pass 1313 You don't have to worry about none of this shit because ain't gonna be nobody else in your bed because, like I say, you know, if she turned the trick, it's your trick. You paying. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got some of your boys renting your crib out or something, but this ain't your motherfucking girl. You see what I'm saying? You just paid the hoe. So that's why you should pass 1313. You know what I'm saying?
What do we
Make
get
it
for $10?
All right.
anything you want.
Queen Cole says this wrap up is everything. All right, let me move on to Miss McKinney. I appreciate that Eminem. Eminem said that if you don't want your lawnmower stolen in broad daylight, that was oddly specific.
Hey,
Miss
for real.
McKinney, Miss McKinney, I'll get your final thoughts on the evening.
I mean, how can I follow that? Like, how can I follow that? I'm really glad to be here. Thank you for asking me to join or let me join. I'm suffering a little bit tonight, so thank you guys for listening to my voice and not being ugly to me about it. I enjoyed the show a lot. I really like talking about real relationship scenarios and what you're going to do. And it's cool to be transparent and honest about what you would do. But of course, Miss McKinney wouldn't be Miss McKinney if she didn't remind everybody to date with a purpose and keep the faith that your soulmate is out there. Y'all, please come and join me on the porch. I'm Porch Time with Miss McKinney. You can find me on all the major platforms to listen to everything that we talk about. We talked about everything under the sun, from colorism to relationships. So please come and join us. And thank you again, Mr. Q.
All right, I appreciate you coming on. And let's see, Bailey, I'll go to you, bro.
Man, dope show, man, all the way through. I guess the recap. Uh, man, I think for every topic, like the common denominator is respect, man. Respect is how you prevent problems. Uh, with the chick running past the house, I think if she respected the dude, she wouldn't do that. Like she know I can't play with him. Let me not do that. The Christmas gifts really ain't tripping about no money, man. We can go half on some. I don't care if they think it's from Santa Claus. It don't really matter to me. That ain't no big deal because they know daddy gonna come through with whatever. Uh, man, the chicken, the situation with the bed, man. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna air that thing out, man. Just off GP. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna feel bad about it, man. I hate I had to do that to that boy. You know what I'm saying? And her too. But man, again, I got to do it, man. I got to do it. Unless he up on his square and he beat me to the draw, then we just got a shootout in that thing. And I respect it. Hey, you don't want to die, so hey, go with your move. But yeah, that can't end well. And for the dude that's letting that slide, they talking about the chick hurting and she feeling bad. Not worse than that boy. You know what I'm saying? That's the equivalent to going to jail and just bending over, man. You can't live with that on your jacket, man. You can't live. Who can you tell? You can't tell your friend, your cousin, co-worker, nobody. You in a private hell, man.
Be like Bishop
The whole
Daddy on
weekend, no,
juice,
'cause
huh?
she knows.
I caught my woman in bed with another man, and I couldn't tell anybody.
Well, he's still living. The man's still living. He probably let somebody else out now. Nah, man. He in a private hell. Y'all think the woman got it bad. What he going through? That's heavy, man. So
Mm.
yeah, man, them my final little thoughts, man. Y'all be careful out here, be respectful. The man respect, so people gonna play with you like these scenarios here, man.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
Your
And
first
Carrie, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm laughing behind the scenes here. Great show as always. Q. The topics were, I can't believe some people really go through some of these, but
Yeah, it's real life.
yeah. For a recap, I'm just gonna touch on the two. We talked about the baby mama situation with the $500, and as far as the baby mom that needed to stay at the house with that partner, man. So I'm big on co-parenting. It can be done, and it can be done effectively. The core of that is respect. I know a lot of men are a lot of times afraid to make a decision that impacts their child because they feel like they have to just do whatever the baby mama says or else they're going to lose. That is not always the case, and that's not always true. but you have to stand up and speak up for what it is that you want and what you're going to accept in your life, especially if you decide to be in another relationship. And if you get married, yeah, ain't no way your wife gonna tell you she can't stay here. You bring her in this house. Ain't nobody gonna be in this house today. So I agree with that. Old girl that had the dude in her house in the bed. Typically, I would not condone violence. Typically, but I agree with Bailey. You got to. You just have to shoot her. Like, I don't know where. I'm not telling you to kill her or anything like that, but you're gonna have to shoot up a place or something just to make it. This cannot happen again. That's ridiculous. That's disrespectful. And no woman that would go that far can ever respect that man ever again. I get people make mistakes or whatever the case is, but you cannot respect that man to even bring him in your house, and then to make it to the bedroom, to make it in the bed. Nah, you weren't even thinking about that dude. So it's time to go ahead and end that relationship right now. And I definitely wouldn't go on no trips with him, because I would 100% expect him to be killing me. I'm just saying. But at the same time too, a lot of times we say, and I get it, guys are going to react differently. It's a man thing, right? So they gotta let the dude know what time it is. And I think the same is for women. And a lot of times we try to say it's a different set of rules, but it's really not. Because if I walk into the house, in my house, I don't care if I pay a bill in here or not, and you are in my house, our house, with a woman in the bed, I'm airing it out as well. So it don't matter if it's a man or a woman. A respect thing is a respect thing anyway. And you have to demand the respect. And so I heard someone say something the other day, and I thought it was crazy at first, but when it sank in for a minute, I was like, wow. And they basically said you deserve what you accept. Right? So if it happened and you accept it, that's on you. That's all I got, Q.
Let the people know where they can find you.
Yeah. So I'm on social media, all the socials, at Camouflage Beauty. We are a podcast for military women specifically. Find me, follow me, hit me up.
All right. I appreciate you joining, Carrie. Good to see you. And so that's gonna do it, folks. And I got to show you all a Christmas gift that I got from Chrissy in New Jersey. Check this out. This tumbler. Ain't this dope?
Yeah, that's hard.
That's super
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah,
Social media icons on it
nice.
and everything.
Yeah, she did a good job.
Oh,
Yeah, she did a
nice.
great job. She sent that
We're
to
gonna
me.
have to figure out where we can buy some, Chrissy.
A couple of
Right?
shirts, and yeah, she's launching a site soon, so I'll be sure to make sure you all get an opportunity to check that out and to check her out. But she does great work. And so, all right, everyone. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of the Talk to Q Radio Show. My thanks to all of you out there who checked out the show. It's truly appreciated. Again, please be sure to like, share, subscribe to the Talk to Q Radio Show wherever you see it. You have no idea how much it helps me out. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next week, same time. All right.